So where did I belong? This is a question I've asked myself many times throughout my life. I have many examples when this happened, but one particular moment stands out for me. It happened during my first job as a corporate lawyer. I started my career in Silicon Valley at a big law firm. It was one of those firms that had large corner offices, mahogany desks, and tall tinted windows. The firm, they represented some of the oldest companies in the country and some of the hottest Silicon Valley startups. At this law firm, at the time, all the law firm partners were made up of mostly older white men. Everybody was welcoming and kind, but I quickly found out that their lives, they were nothing like my life. And I saw nobody in leadership that looked like me. At the time, there were very few women in leadership at the firm, and the few women that were there, they seemed to know how to play the game. And there were no women of color, there were no Latinas anywhere to be found. There was nobody I could turn to for advice. And as a first-generation professional, I didn't have family, friends, a network to show me the ropes, how to figure out how to play this game in Silicon Valley at this law firm. So I decided I would start doing things corporate attorneys are supposed to do. I bought some golf clubs. Why not? That's what you're supposed to do. And I even took some golf lessons. But I quickly found out 18 holes is really long. I know there's some golfers in here, but for me, it's really long. So I kept doing that, and then I decided back to straightening my hair. Straightened my hair, flat ironed it, spent an hour every morning for probably 20 years keeping my hair straight. And I didn't know how to dress. I bought a closet full of black, form-fitting, sexy corporate outfits because the only role model I had for corporate attorney was Ally McBeal. So while I quickly mastered the skill of looking like I belonged, I still never felt like I belonged in that space. When you don't see anyone around you that looks like you, you feel like an outsider. Everybody else seems to share the same jokes, the same childhood experiences, the same taste in food. But yours, it's different. So what do? Well, I stay quiet, I smile, go along with it, blend in, don't rock the boat. And as I progressed through that first year at the law firm, I desperately looked for things that felt or sounded familiar. There wasn't much I could relate to. In fact, the only time I really honestly felt comfortable was at night, when I could put my hair up in my ponytail and kick off my heels and enjoy my nightly chat with the janitor. Funny thing happens at night. Little by little, people trickle home, and suddenly it becomes quiet. And around 9 p.m., the janitor comes by. I remember one particular old gentleman, Latino, who I would say hello to every night. Hola, Jorge, ¿cómo estás esta noche? I remember the first time I said hello to him. He looked surprised that I spoke to him in Spanish. I'm not sure if anyone spoke to him, but I saw him. He wasn't invisible to me. We would chat for a moment, and he would tell me how his night was going. He would empty the wastebasket and move on to the next office. But there was something familiar about his voice and his mannerism that made my body feel relaxed and at ease. He reminded me of home. I would often think about his family. His shift started so late at night, and my dad, he used to work night shifts, so he reminded me of him. And I admired this man for his work ethic and the sacrifices that he was making for his family, and for doing a job that most did not want to do. I liked acknowledging him and thanking him every night for keeping our offices so clean. Looking back at those law firm days, I felt more comfortable talking to the janitor than I did with the law firm partners. That feeling of disconnection, of not knowing, I'm supposed to be here, but I feel better here. Where where do I belong?